Mr Stadler.
President, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I think that Wahhabism and the danger of Islamic extremism ought to be mentioned in the report. I agree with Mr Belder, and based on what Mrs Pack said and what Mr Wammen said, the disappointment about the development in Bosnia Herzegovina, I think we must recognise very soberly that there is no will to live together. There's no will to have a common BIH identity in this country. And there's a lot of scepticism and even hostility. And we ought to be not romantic in that regard. I don't think, if we look at the development in the constitution, perhaps there might be alternatives in terms of a looser federation which might be able to survive and to avoid the cantonization of this country, at least in order to be able to have a negotiating partner. This country is a long way from being ripe for EU membership.
Herzlichen Dank.
Thank you very much. Now,
Bitte sehr, Herr Stadler.
Mr Stadler, please.
Sie und aber auch Ihr Fraktionskollege.
You and your group colleagues have said that we shouldn't mention extremism in the report. Do you really think, colleague, that this extremism should be passed over in silence? And despite the Muslim liberal traditions of their country, the influence of Saudi Arabia, with a great deal of money from Saudi Arabia, is being used in that country, and we should be quiet about extremism. Do you think that extremism disappears because we don't talk about it? Don't you think it's a danger to European values, which you always stand up for? So I think it's very important to mention extremism in this report.
Da, stimate coleg, niciodată ceva nu dispare dacă este menționat într-un raport. Nu.
Extremism won't disappear if you just ignore it. It's a threat, but you cannot label a whole community as being extremist. Of course, Saudi Arabia does provide support to the Wahhabite community in Bosnia Herzegovina, but I trust that that has not been provoked by an extremist position on the part of the state. Thank you.
So, herzlichen
Okay, thank you.